Guys, we're in the Discord. We're in there right now. It's good fun.
The Discord.
Everyone's having a nice lull. I've just shared a photo of Joe.
Joey's right over here. Yeah, Joey, you big man.
In the Discord. So
Hey, Joey's in the Discord.
everyone can see him in the Discord. I might even tag him. Joe, can I do that?
But you know what? If you can't see Joe, then you're clearly not in the Discord. Get in the Discord. Yeah.
G'day and welcome to the MacPack podcast.
We're back.
My name's Jake McKenna, and to my left this week in order of the biggest granny fan on the panel, it's my little brother Joe. How are you, boy?
Jake, I love grannies and I love Grammys, and I saw both of them last night.
Oh, Jesus. That's am I right?
Yeah, you did.
Coming in at 6'1" as he does each and every week, it's the favorite of the pack. Who we call Junior Boy. Junior Boy, how are you?
Did you guys hear that Rodrigo broke one of her Grammys on the way out of the...
She broke her nana.
She broke it.
She snapped her nana in half.
Pretty well, mate.
Oh boy, boys, we've got a whole heap of stuff to chat about on this week's episode of the podcast. I've got a story from work. I changed my job recently. Got a little bit of a tale that I'll be bringing that to you. Junior Boy, apparently you went to the gym. Jury's still out. Jury is still out. Plus, we talk about the grannies, obviously, and we have a poll about breaking other people's property. What do you do? It's a massive bet. So let's get into it. Boys, boys!
Flamingos.
So we all well?
We're good.
Fantastic. And how are you, Jake?
I'm good. How's your granny?
Yeah, all right. Not as good as the Grammys were last night, though.
They were lit. Of course they were lit.
What are the Grammys?
The Grammys are like the Oscars, but for music.
Yes,
Oh, anyone
the better one.
get yocked this week?
No.
They-
No yockages.
Almost every presenter, though, made a joke about it.
Oh,
Did they actually?
Sure, that didn't get old.
One of the comedians came out wearing a helmet.
Classic comedy.
Yeah.
What
classic.
name? Who's the comedian?
I don't know. That's probably why.
Fucking funny guy.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. No one's talking about the Grammys because nothing too interesting
Nothing crazy
happened.
Yeah.
Who won? What do you win at the Grannies?
So
Grammys?
they split it up. So there's like pop, rock, rap, and then they also have
So
songs.
it's just each genre.
Yeah, but the genres are like there's like country, rock, pop vocal. They do like a lot of different awards. They also do
Who would get the least amount of like nominations? Would country would have the least amount of entries, wouldn't it?
Surely. Yeah, like folk music wouldn't get much. There's
Sure.
no like rhythm. Like I mean, there's rhythm and blues, but there's no like, wubs
Oh,
There's-
Wobbs doesn't have one
for
yet.
no, I don't think so.
for
No.
good reason.
Oh.
There's no like
Great
EDM.
reason. Yeah, no house music, no.
Oh no, there
no
is
shit basically.
there's
Ooh.
dance recording, which is like the closest thing to like EDM, which
Yeah.
our boys Rufus DeSoul won.
Oh, they did too.
Yeah, they sent their regards, but the time difference they couldn't get on.
Is
to do
it
an
just
interview.
Rufus or is it Rufus DeSoul?
I think they changed from Rufus DeSoul to Rufus.
And isn't it spelled DeSoil?
I
Is
think
it-
it's spelled. I was just looking at DeSoul. No, like SOL.
Okay.
The soul.
Okay.
Yes.
But they're no longer DeSoul. They got rid of DeSoul.
I think they're just Rufus. Yeah.
Okay.
And they also have some
Running around with bare,
Yeah, like the
bare
job.
feet shoes. No DeSoul.
You're genius.
Here
yeah,
all
but
week.
the guy who won Album of the Year, John Batiste, never heard of it.
Yeah, legit. I was about to say that.
Apparently he's is a really good piano player.
Okay.
But yeah, never
You'd
heard
want to
of him.
be.
There were some big names. Oh, that's some huge
Yeah.
names.
Bruno Mars.
Like long ones. Can't read them out.
Nah,
Too long.
Like Doja Cat,
That's a short one.
Olivia Rodrigo, Sal, Donda, Billie Eilish, all these fucking Taylor Swift, fucking Lil Nas X. And
Does
none
he
of-
still
they
make
didn't-
music?
They didn't
I
Yeah.
thought he was just doing the Old Town Road still.
win. No, that was,
no.
That was just the
He
beginning.
would know
He's got some bangers.
like
bro.
Industry Baby.
Sing it.
It's like dun 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 do do do.
Are they the lyrics?
No,
Nah.
Sing the
definitely-
lyrics.
Nah, no, thank you. No, thank you, Jake. What I did notice though, no Sam Fender, mate.
No Fender Bender at
Sam
all.
Fender.
No Sam
No.
Fender.
Yeah, I think he won. He won awards at the Brits.
The Brits, yeah.
The Brits. The
not
Brit.
the not the Americans.
The Brits.
Yeah, facts. The Brits is like the worst Grammys, right?
Was there any big news that happened at this year's Grammys? Is there?
Olivia Rodrigo broke one of them on the way out.
Yeah, you mentioned that. What
She-
does that mean?
She won 3, right?
Oh, the actual trophy itself.
Yeah, she won 3 and she was like on the carpet afterward getting a photo with all of them.
They're pretty
She
big,
dropped one.
eh?
Yeah, they look like almost like a little
They're
record player
vinyl,
with
yeah.
like a giant, like
Yeah.
an old speaker.
They're not really built for someone to win more than 2.
Yeah, or 1. But she got 3 and she fucking snapped one on the way out.
There's
Bit
that.
of a flex though. Imagine going home being like, oh yeah, these are my 3 Grammys. Yeah, broke one. Don't
2.5.
really care.
And
You know how it is.
Kanye West won 2 Grammys, one for Jail and one for Hurricane, both songs off Donda.
And he would have been there.
No.
I don't know. Actually.
Tweeting about it.
A lot
live?
of people don't
A
go.
lot of people don't go.
Tyler Creator won Best Rap Album, wasn't there? He's on tour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's such a flex to
it's
be
like-
like, yeah, I'll win a Grammy and I don't
I think like the Oscars are probably, I'd say in terms of like ranking, Oscars would be like the highest sort of prestige to actually win. Then like the Emmys. And then
Emmys is the TV show.
Emmys is the TV one.
Surely that's growing pretty quick as the popularity
Yeah.
for movies declines.
Yeah. I think the only thing about the Emmys is like, you get people like, like Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, the shows that
they
just
just
run for so long.
Pith it in.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, they're going to like Bryan Cranston won 4 years. I
Yeah.
think almost in a row. I think it was like season 2. or
Like
something.
Two Broke Girls. It just goes on a tear.
Yeah,
It
they're just
wins,
cleaning up.
wins 15 in a row.
Best actress, best support every
Yeah.
fucking
They're
year.
just killing it, those girls.
Oh yeah.
Killing souls.
But yeah, speaking of the Brits, speaking of Sam Fender.
The Brits. Yeah, Sam Fender. Did you see what Sam Fender did today?
I did. Yeah, you showed me before, if you don't recall.
You betcha I did. Sam Fender's just doing a tour throughout the UK. I spoke to Tom Corkill, who's now travelling. He's actually leaving the UK now. He's doing a Brexit. He's Brexiting. He's Brexiting.
Oh yeah.
But Sam, I don't know. I sent it to you thinking it was just some strange little boy, but turns out there was a video of a young lad,
Yes. By the
You-
name of Francis Borgios.
and he was on
Frankie.
he was on like a little
Borgoynes.
razor scooter,
Oh.
and he was skating around, and then he jumped up on stage with Sam and the boys, and
Was he invited?
he was the
stage?
first one.
Yeah, because
In the building.
the GoPro was hooked up to like
His
it was on the big screen.
Yeah, so he was there well before anyone else. It seemed
Ah.
like it was a little bit of a setup, which
That's how you get
peek behind the foreskin.
That's how you get
And you can obviously see Sam setting up. They're doing like the little rehearsal, and then
Yeah,
this-
what do you
this
call it? Sound check.
This bloke comes in,
yeah.
Sam check, and then this bloke comes in, and he's on his little
Razor.
razor scooter. He's doing little kick flips and stuff.
And he also, so if you don't know who this guy is, he's he's the trained TikTok guy.
Okay.
Do you know who he is?
No.
Francis.
Francis Borgios. It's like a French name.
Okay,
Frankie.
he's
I'll find
a
you
bit
that.
of a stranger guy.
Yeah.
And so he rose to fame on TikTok because he really loves trains, and during like COVID and stuff,
2.3 mil followers. Big
he
Yeah.
he essentially
Which is so much more than Sam Fender.
the
yeah.
dude is
so
massive.
much.
So he would stand
Sam-
on this bridge
Borgo.
and essentially watch trains go by,
Yeah,
and he would film his reaction with a GoPro.
yeah, that's the
Oh,
And
video.
it's like strapped to his head. So if you don't know who we're talking about, you'll definitely know this it's like a fisheye angle of his like forehead.
I had seen this. The first time I've ever seen him was today. I'll share the video on Friday when this comes out,
It's a funny looking
which is
fella.
just another sentence that won't get done. But
Anyway.
yeah, so there he is.
And you got amongst it with Sam Fender?
Yeah, so he was up on the stage doing kick flips, and they did a crowd surf. They crowd
Yeah,
surfed.
he was crowd
Hey,
surfing.
crowd surf.
And-
Oh, Brits is much better than the Grammys at this rate.
This isn't the this
This
is
is his
this
concert.
is just a concert.
Oh!
And right,
Like
Sam
Wembley or
Fender was so they're on stage, they're performing. This
Yeah.
guy's riding around with his scooter with the camera on, and then Sam Fender grabs him and
Just
takes the
takes his
GoPro off, and
GoPro.
he performs the rest of the song wearing
Oh,
the
yeah.
GoPro.
What a king.
And Train Boy didn't know what to do. Like Train Boy's just looking over him like,
My niche was taken.
that's my thing. If everyone's doing it,
It's not funny.
what
But
have I
yeah,
got?
that Francis kid, he's loved by all of the train drivers in England.
Sure.
Like they all know him, obviously, because I feel like if someone was making that many videos about your job, we get around.
Yeah, it's a dying art.
So
Bit like
they always-
podcasting. No one's doing it anymore. So
Facts.
They
gotta
always
get on
see him,
top.
they give him like the toot toot whenever he goes
Yeah.
by. Yeah.
he loves it.
He fucking
He
loves
gets
it.
a little stiffy when they do it. It's crazy. All right, boys. Recently started at the new digs, the new gig. at
Yes, the new
digs.
job.
I won't say where it is. I won't give you
You
any
never
information.
say where we work.
But what I will say is we take on. We're quite a prestigious little area.
Oh.
Must be nice.
We've had we've all been for one of our school evenings
Oh,
in
sure.
like year 10 or year 11 or the
11.
ball.
Oh
or
yeah,
like one
shit,
of
yeah.
our
I've been
funny
a
things
couple
about
times.
yeah. There's a few. I'm sure people listening would like
Quite a
we've
nice establishment.
like we've been there as well. So I'll let you just join the dots. Just work it out. Process of
So
elimination.
you know when you go to like a ball
Yeah.
and
Yep.
the ticket's like $100 or whatever.
Yeah.
That's fucking flogged.
Like if you put one on with your mates, would it cost that much?
That's a good.
Like is the school?
Ripping you off.
Yeah, is the school making a profit?
Oh, like is the ticket price?
Like say if I had like some like 60 friends or 100 friends or whatever,
Yeah.
I don't, but if I did, I wanted to get around, just put on a ball.
Pure miracle. If you invited everyone you knew and then they all bought +1 and you had 60 people rock up. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe we could, the MacPack ball.
But that's the thing.
We could do it.
They could legit flog off tickets for like
Well-
$2.50, and people would still have to go. You
Yeah,
can't
people's-
not go to your ball.
I feel like our ball was like pretty close to that. It was not.
Mine was like 1:15, 1:30, I think.
Yeah, and
remember
I went with someone from outside of school.
Joey, must be
Yeah,
nice.
a bit of a ball, but you got to
Because
pay.
you got bullied. No one at school.
yeah, no
talked
one
to
at
him.
the school wanted to go with me. No.
So
I had to get outside help.
that weird
'Cause I-
bloke you
and
saw
then-
at the bus that time.
yeah, and then because I'm like, I had to pay for their ticket, so it's not a cheat.
Gentlemen.
Especially when the ticket that you bought for the Uber driver that you took you to the,
Yeah.
took you to the dinner.
Are you coming for a bit, man?
Yeah.
So this is your break.
Yeah. Keep the tab running, dude. yeah.
All right, so I've
Then halfway through, like, oh mate, go grab me some food. that buffet was not it.
Uber Eats. All right. Anyway, I've started at this new place. We do functions and whatnot. And we have spaces that we rent out to different corporations and businesses. And on this occasion, we rented it out to a university.
Oh yeah.
Now, I think it was
We won't narrow it down any more than that.
I think it was the CEO of the university or
Wonderful.
one of the higher ups of the university was sort of taking like a training day
Yep.
for a bunch of other tutors. So there would have been about 20 odd tutors and like your CEO guy. Unfortunately, at the place we're at, it's very nice. We've got a nice little terrace
Say
area.
unfortunately.
No, fortunately.
Oh,
I guess.
fortunately,
It's
no.
very
Nice.
nice. So there's a nice little terrace area. So on this occasion, they were outside on one of our little outdoor cafe areas, right?
Fancy.
And there's a TV set up, and he's sort of got his little stand so he can speak
Yeah.
to his small audience and
Yeah.
sort of take him through the keynote presentation,
Yeah,
right?
what's going on?
Yeah, the
exactly.
CEO's giving out the lectures.
And now I'm not there. It's a bit of like, it's like a personal training day for
Yeah.
all the tutors.
PT day.
I'm actually in the building on this occasion, but unfortunately I wasn't around when this incident occurred. We had it's a 2-story place, as you guys would know,
Yeah. Fancy.
and a lot of our functions happen upstairs as well. So it's pretty important that we keep them in nice, pristine condition. Okay.
Of course.
So we have cleaners. So the cleaners were upstairs on this morning, and they were cleaning the windows.
Yeah,
upstairs.
because you normally have things booked for the evenings.
Yeah, I think we actually might have even had some. It was Friday night.
So,
Well, it was Friday. It was Friday at the time.
don't get me started.
It was Friday at the time, so they're all having a nice little wander out on the little deck that we have out the front.
Yep.
And yeah, the cleaners are up top, and they're just cleaning away, cleaning all the windows down.
Good on
So they've got like a little. They would have like a little squidgy and a bucket of dirty water.
Yeah.
yeah.
You just grab these guys from Canning Highway or something.
Yeah, more or less. And so they're cleaning away. And I hear this story secondhand on the Monday. I was like, oh, who was actually out there on Friday night? On Friday day.
Yep.
I mean, it was a bunch of lecturers and the CEO from this university. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, right, how'd it go? And she was just like, the chick couldn't believe that I was asking. She thought that I was taking the piss. And she tells me this exact story because I had a meeting on the Friday and I sort of saw them all out there. I was like, oh, they look pretty fancy. There's no one else really around. It's just them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, how was that? And how did they all go? And she just looked at me and shook her head, like almost in a knowing laugh, with a knowing laugh. And I was like, sorry, what? And she goes, did you not know? And I was like, I'm going to need
Were they meant
to hear about what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
So the Queen has cleaned up the windows, and they're on a balcony, as you guys would know. There's lots of photos that get taken on this fancy
yeah.
balcony.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, the cleaners just picked up the bucket and just hoofed all this water. Just hoofed a whole bucket of water off the balcony, right?
Onto the CEO.
And and they're all just standing there watching. So you have to imagine. So everyone that's sitting, all the tutors are sitting underneath the cover.
Yeah.
The only person that's outside of the little ledge is the CEO, the TV, and the little lectern. Yeah.
No.
The water comes pissing off by all reports, and
Yeah,
lands.
they're just like one hand, not even looking, just like, big.
He's got it's a heavy bucket, so he's
gone
walked
with
over and just thrown shit straight over the edge. The water, I was like, "You're kidding me? That's incredible."
And it's like the dirty.
Oh yeah, it's like brown, dirty water. apparently it has landed no further than like 3 inches away
Oh, I didn't get it.
from the man, but it has splashed. So imagine the TV's on his right, then it's him, and then 3 inches away is, I don't know, probably the best part of 10 litres of
We're
just
all
brown
familiar with 3 inches.
brown toilet water, and
It's
it is
pretty far.
and it has just splashed down, right?
Shit.
Now, on the inside, I wish that my meeting was a little bit later, because on the rear end of that, so where all the teachers weren't facing,
Hell yeah.
The booty.
on the rear end, where all the teachers aren't facing, there's like a nice, they're just windows. You can just see from the bar out through the windows, and you would have been able to see this mayhem just unfold. Would have made quite a splash, this dirty water. And you could imagine the poor guy giving the speech would have been absolutely thrown. He's paid good money to be there.
Yeah.
And he would have looked like everyone sitting on the
The chairs.
watching, all the tutors watching would have just been absolutely shook by this, don't you think?
Yeah, of course.
And the guy in charge would have looked up and gone like, Jesus, where has that come from? That was such a near miss.
And then the second bucket.
And then seconds later, the cleaner just hoops the second bucket over, and precise accuracy again has landed mere millimeters away from this man.
So close.
They immediately complain. I would imagine there would have been a fair disturbance, because from all reports, for it to be a dual incident, you're thinking it's a targeted attack at this point.
You've missed once, you've gone again.
Yeah. And so the bloke in charge has just called it. He's gone, no, we got to head inside. We're going to go do our thing.
So it's out on like a patio area.
Yeah.
That's still, shouldn't it not be?
Well, shouldn't
dumping
you?
shit
Yeah,
water on
exactly.
the
Should
patio?
you not be throwing big buckets of dirty water into like the patio area?
Yeah.
Definitely. Secondly, would you not look before you just lean like 15 litres worth of water off onto the patio?
That's cool.
Like, they could just go and walk. They don't need to be doing a speech.
Exactly. The lady in charge was obviously informed pretty soon after.
That's rough.
And she's gone to sort them out with a brand new room, and the lady on reception's caught wind of it, because one of the tutors has come and complained to the lady at reception, and the lady at reception has then seen the cleaner just bundle down the stairs with these 2 empty buckets and all of his gear and run out the door, and she's gone, hey, you got to come back, you got to apologise. Oh, no, I got to go, hey, and that was the end. He just
Oh, he just
disappeared.
left.
I don't even think he apologised. That was it.
Is he going to come back, you reckon?
Now, only if they come back. You see if you can get them third time lucky. Third time lucky. All right, Junior boy, you promised off the top that you had a gym story. The jury is still out whether or not you go to the gym. You're just a skinny boy. You're a skinny boy.
Yeah, of course I'm going to the gym, mate. And you know what?
Take it off. Show us.
Some of my mates are lacking in the gym, and I wasn't allowing that. Right. So Thursday night it was last Thursday,
Okay.
and I messaged in my boys group chat. I got a few gym chats. and
The
I'm like,
Discord.
No, not the Discord.
Oh,
I should,
you should. Moving
put
forward,
the Discord.
all gym chat will be communicated on the Discord.
Everyone's joining the Discord. We got some good chats.
Yeah, we got a couple of scallywags.
Yeah, we do. If you
Yeah.
want to be part of the Discord, it's good.
Some people in the Discord are sending us challenges to do per episode. And
Yeah.
you would only really know about them if you're
If
in
you're in the
the
There's
Discord.
there's Discord
So-
inside jokes going on at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Discard jokes.
yeah, we've already popped some off in the episode, so it's
We
things that are
have.
going over your head, mate. Anyway, rightio. So I messaged all my boys group chats, and they were like, "Nah, not tonight, not tonight, not tonight." And then I asked the question. I'm like, "Why? You know, give me a reason. Supply me a reason." And a few of them had reasons, and one of them was just like, "Nah, just like, nah, I can't really be bothered, man. I'm a bit hungover." He went out.
Thursday. This is
Yeah.
Thursday afternoon.
He works on the weekends, all right? He works down at Benny's Freo.
Can we get a name?
Terry.
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 He's in the
So-
Discord.
Yeah, of course.
No,
he is.
I don't think he is.
He will be
I don't
soon.
think so.
Terry will be soon. Anyway, so I messaged Terry and I'm like, mate, let's hit the gym, you know. And he's like, nah, man, like, can't do. Lost me license. Blah, blah, blah. He's out of, he lost it a while ago. Space car spun out and he got done for reckless driving. Anyway,
Okay.
so then he was like, nah, like, I haven't been.
Allegedly.
I haven't been to the gym in a
He
while.
said his name, where he works, his latest crime.
So he hasn't been to the gym in a while because he can't drive.
He's been in jail,
And
yeah.
I was like, Terry, mate, don't you worry, mate. You only live like probably 3 minutes away from me in the opposite direction to the gym, but you know, I'll come pick you up. I'm a good friend. And let's hit legs. So we go down. I pick him up. We smash out a great leg day. Then we get in the car to go home, right? And
Did you forget him? Did you leave him in there?
no, but so we're getting in the car. I'm driving home, driving along. A few Perth people would be familiar with Nicholson Road. 70 along there.
Shout out.
Oh, yeah, 70?
Yeah,
Shout out
it's-
to Nicholson Road.
It's 70 along this road, right? So I'm driving home, and I noticed because I've noticed over the last few weeks that one of my headlights has come quite dim. So I
Yeah.
don't think it's actually like roadworthy.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
I
it's
could
like it's
get
not
bored.
out, but it's not.
Yeah,
working.
it's quite dim. It's not very light. So I could get done for that, right? And then but I didn't. So I'm driving along this road.
I think the glow light you put in to replace it's decent, though. That little fluorescent one that you crack.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, so I'm driving
He
along
just
this
puts
road.
his phone in there and puts the torch up.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm driving along this road, right? Around, it's a 70 road, but I'm picking up. I'm going around 75, maybe 80, right?
Allegedly.
Anyway, no worries. Just some people driving the opposite direction to me. I'm flashing. They didn't have their headlights on, so I'm flashing them. I'm trying to be a good Samaritan out here.
Why are you
What
flashing?
time is it?
They didn't have their headlights on. It's
Oh, okay.
like 10:30 p.m.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm flashing my lights at them. Trying to be a good Samaritan. Pull up to Terry's the road that Terry lives on, and it's got one of those fun little those speed signs that have
Oh,
the
yeah.
smiley face. Yeah.
yeah right.
You know that they're
But-
better at reducing speeding than anything else.
I've heard this, yeah, because you have like human connection to
Yeah.
the feeling that you
I reckon putting a kid there might
yeah.
just- on the road.
So that road is 50 k's.
Yeah.
And of course, I get a sad face because I'm going around
No.
60, right? So then Terry's house is a quick.
Must have been a glitch.
Terry's house is a quick left and a quick right, and it's the first one on the right.
Yeah.
So I do going along here, get the sad face, quick left, quick right, pull into Terry's driveway. I'm like, mate, thanks for coming to the gym. And as I'm saying that, a big car comes in straight from behind me and starts screeching, skrrr, and parks right behind me on the opposite side of the road, right behind me, so I can't back out.
Yeah.
A big skirt, and I look in the mirror. Me and Terry look in the mirror. It's coppers.
The fuzz.
The hot fuzz have pulled up behind me.
Oh, boy.
And to this point, I'm
Why
like,
are they screeching? Aren't you parked at a house?
yeah, but all right, well, listen, right? So I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm like, what the fuck? What are the fuzz doing here? Right? I'm like, Terry, mate, have you done a few more crimes that I don't know about? I didn't, yeah, and then I was
Some
sitting
house
there.
arrest? You
I was
still
sitting
allowed
there.
that?
I was like, because I knew I wasn't guilty. I was like, I haven't done anything wrong, right? And then Terry's like, yeah, I don't know. And then like opens his door to go inside
Yeah.
his house.
He's just
Starts-
bailing on you.
Starts to open his door. I'm like, bro, shut the door. They're going to think we're trying to do a runner. Anyway, so one of the cops comes out, and it's a chick cop. And she's got her flashlight on and like hands, ready to go.
Yeah.
And she's like, I've got like, it was a low car. If it was lowered anymore, it would be not roadworthy. And it's got some dents, got some scratches. Anyway, so the chick's walking up to my car from like 3 meters away, like really thinks I'm going to do something to her. And she's like flashing the light in my eyes. And she's like really like stealth walking up to my car. And I like do my window down. I'm like, how you going, sir? And I didn't know I was a woman. I was like, how you going, bro? Like, how you going, sir? And I was like, how you going, man?
Uh-huh.
And
Smooth.
she was like, why you here? You don't live here. I check your plates. You don't live here. Why you here? And I was like, I'm just dropping my mate off. And she was like, And then she like slowly walked up to my window. And she was like, all right. What are you doing? And I was like, just dropping him off, Just had a late night gym session. You know how it is? And she was like, I actually don't know how it is. Who goes to the gym at 10 o'clock?
Like so many people.
I just didn't reply to her. She was like, license? And I was like, yeah, bloody oath. All right, I'll give you my license. Gave her my license, and she was like, all right. And then she started, searching it up. Then old mate Jeremy comes down, another bloke who was in the car with her.
You got his first name?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know their
He's
names.
just calling everyone Jeremy lately.
So he comes up to me, and he breathalyzes me. Here's a little breathalyzer stick.
You've got it.
Yeah, he gave it to me.
Oh, nice. Little
So
gift with
the
purchase.
first ever breathalyzer. Good fun these. And I was cracking a few jokes with him because I wasn't guilty of anything.
Oh, that would have gone well.
All right, and Terry actually started recording a little bit of it.
Oh,
You
good.
can't really hear what's going on. but
Is
you-
this legal? Are we allowed to play
Yeah,
this?
if you do get stopped by the police, it's a good thing to record them
yeah,
in case anything dodgy happens.
Yeah.
Okay, and then play it on your podcast?
Yeah,
or-
that's also
Okay, that's recommended? Yeah, cool.
And so he says he's giving me the rundown. He's like, all right, we're gonna do a RBT, like blah blah blah. Have you ever done one of these before? And I'm like, no, but I've seen them on TV, so I should be right.
Bet they love that.
And that's where this kicks off.
On TV. Alright, here we go. Give it a crack. Do I put my mouth on it or just breathe out?
Yeah, put your...
That's them going off. It's a shit video. I don't know why Terry filmed 5 seconds of it.
Oh, that's it.
That's me and the ops, right?
Okay,
And so
yeah.
I blow this thing, right? And it's
That's
course-
it. That was the extent of
And
the
of
video.
course it's 0, right?
Glad we got that up. That was good.
Of course it's 0. And then they're just like, and then she gives me my license. She's like, yep, checks out, all good. And then just walks away and just skirts off real quick. And I'm like, fucking what? And then I was thinking, I was like, you know what? Like, I didn't break any laws, right? But then I was thinking, I was sitting there with Terry and I was like, actually, they could have done me for 4 different things.
Oh,
that they didn't
good.
do me for.
Good.
And I'm going to read them out.
I'll then tell you probably why you got pulled over after that.
Right,
'Cause
yeah.
I reckon I've got a fair idea.
So, the consensus was that me and Terry came to is that my car is relatively dodgy, and I would have been driving down the streets on Nicholson Road, which is a pretty normal road, busy road.
Yeah.
They would have seen my car, been like, "Oh, we'll just check him out," and then see me drive past my residence into these back streets, take 2 quick turns, and then hide in this like right next to this garage, right? So they would have been like, that's why they skirted up on me. They were like, "Fuck, this guy's trying to get away from us. He sees us in the."
Do they get you down for speeding? But you're obviously going like way quick.
Well, that's the thing. Me and Terry didn't have our masks on. One of my people.
You don't need a mask on.
In a car, I don't know actually.
Well, we don't.
And
live
you
in
were
the same
kissing
residence.
beforehand, so it didn't matter.
But yeah, and then like my front P plate is like melted, so it's not showing visibly. So they could have done me for that. I was obviously speeding, which don't know how they didn't see it, and my headlights weren't showing. So they could have done me for 4
I
things.
think with
and they didn't do
speeding,
anything.
it's because they wouldn't have been.
They have to
They have to
actually.
actually prove
catch
that you
you,
were
yeah.
speeding.
But they saw the sign.
Nah, the sign's
not
not.
sent.
I don't
It's
think
not
the sign is holding up in a court of law.
But
They
yeah.
bring in the fucking. You're in court,
Yeah.
and they're like, "We bring in the next witness." The smiley sign.
it was the hot fuzz though. It was my first interaction with the fuzz.
Yeah, nice.
Do you guys remember your first interaction with the fuzz?
I can't say that I've had many. I was gonna say, I reckon the reason you got pulled over, the bloke who sold you the car is a good mate of mine. He got a few infringements in that vehicle.
Yeah.
So I reckon you're getting flagged near on every time you go past.
Oh, real?
Yeah. So maybe just keep your wits about you, because yeah,
The ops.
he used to go. Yeah, he got pulled over a fair bit. Now, man.
Rightfully so, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Not many would have fallen in his side of the court. I reckon most of them were pretty accurately on the side of the.
But
Oh,
does
nice.
that still pop up? Does that still like?
I think so. There must be like a
So-
history tag.
But it's a different owner now, doesn't it reset? Surely.
Yeah, maybe.
I can't be getting done for the same crime.
No, I don't think you're gonna get done, but I think
I think they would know.
I think the
yeah.
plates still show off, and they're like, oh, this guy.
Oh, okay.
It would be a bit of a bible as well to sift through it all.
Yeah, the ops, eh? The
Yeah,
guy
'cause
was
they
so
have
nice.
the thing that it
The
like
guy was nice. Was the chick trying to prove herself? You
Yeah,
reckon
she was.
that
Real, oh, no,
they were
I
doing the
don't
old
know.
good cop bad cop routine.
Yeah,
and quite
legit.
frankly, you took it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, she legit. When she left, I was like to Terry, I was like, was she trying to have a go at us about going to the gym like late at night? I was like, every gym is 24 hours. Of course, people go late.
Yeah,
at
so
night.
many people go late.
Yeah, I was like, there was like 400 people at the gym. Like, this isn't a rare thing. But yeah.
She's gonna have a busy night ahead of her.
The ops, the ops.
Support for the MacPack podcast is brought to you by Manscaped.
Oh,
Who is the best in men's below the waist grooming?
Manscaped.
Manscaped offers precision engineered tools for your family jewels, and Manscaped's performance package is the ultimate men's hygiene bundle.
yeah, they are.
You can join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer
I
just
trust them.
for you.
Hell yeah.
There's no one I trust more with my scrot than Manscaped. They're the scrote goats.
You can get 20% off and free worldwide shipping just by using MacPack20
Yeah.
at manscaped.com and join the team of Scrote Goats. Joe, do you know that inside the package,
What package?
Inside my package.
the Performance Package 4.0,
Holy shit.
you get the Lawnmower
Fuck off.
4.0,
No.
the Weed Whacker ear, nose and hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant, the Crop Reviver toner,
Toner.
the Performance Boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold your goodies. Do you know the Weed Whacker is also waterproof, and it provides a proprietary skin-safe technology which helps reduce nicks, snags, and tugs in
Tugs?
those delicate nose holes.
Wait,
That
so
sounds lovely.
you're telling me I don't have to fucking shave my hair in my nose outside the shower anymore. I can do it in the
You can
shower.
do it in the shower.
That saves me time.
You can do it in the pool if you want to be real disgusting.
That saves
know what would be
me time.
great?
The beach.
You know, you got a cold. Sometimes it's good to go to the beach. You get some seawater in there,
Yeah.
some salt water, just that, and then just shove the weed whacker up there.
Just clean
Yeah.
yourself out.
A full facial cleansing.
Just watch the waves, I reckon, because you don't want to
Oh.
get
You
a...
don't want to shove it up there.
No.
But with the anti-cutting technology, you You might be right.
You
You
may
could have a reduced risk.
You have a
Reduced
reduced
risk,
risk,
yeah.
but we can't say anything more
Especially
than
not in
that.
these extreme circumstances.
Facts.
The crop preserver, which I know you're a big fan of,
Yeah,
right?
baby. You're the
Ball
preserver.
deodorant and the ball reviver
Yeah, baby.
ball toner will change the way you approach your hygiene routine. Has it already?
Oh, mate, I could not go back. I could never.
Yeah.
Couldn't even think about it, boys.
Once
Not
you
even
go
think
What
about
were
tone,
you used to using? What were you using before? Were you just
Can you explain what the toner what the toner does?
the ball toner will change your hygiene routine, right?
What is it?
yeah, this would be like a good ad for Manscaped, right? Like an Australian campaign or whatever. It's like
There we go.
It's like a Ned Kelly, like a bush ranger,
Oh,
and he comes out of the bush, and he's got his Manscaped thing, and he takes off his helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he would need to take off his pants or something, but he would be completely
I'm down for that.
clean shaven.
I'm
He's,
down for
you
the
know, he's
pants.
fighting in the bush.
Oh, it's the Ned Kelly
Play on
4.0.
word. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Have you found? What are you doing there?
It's an active pH preserver.
Yeah, it deals with the pH levels
The
on your balls.
acidic values on your testes.
Yeah, because there's nothing worse than getting acid nuts. Well, that's what I've heard anyway.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So you're just gonna keep using that now? Obviously, you have to.
You know what, boys? I actually made a mistake earlier in the week.
Oh no! What did you?
It was a
Did you
big
drink?
mistake.
Did you drink it?
No, what do we call the nose one?
The weed.
The weed whacker, right? Well, that's the thing.
This will be good.
There was a bit of miscommunication.
You put it up the urethra.
I went down the wrong end.
Did you actually use the
What
weed?
did you try and do with it?
I thought it was whacking weeds, right? Because my nose.
Isn't it circular?
That's the
Do you
thing. I
tangle
thought there
your-
was a new technology. I've never been in more pain, but I was able to use the
What did you
What's
try
the
and
what-
do?
what's the ball one called?
The lawnmower 4.0.
Yeah, I was able to use the lawnmower to cut it off at the stem and save the day. Save the day. And then just went straight through the nose.
What did you do to
You
the
went
weed
straight-
whacker?
Well, yeah. Hang on. You got to run us through this. This is a good what not to do.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And of course,
This is
no,
Manscaped for Dummies.
This is no fault of the product.
No, this
Ah,
is
it's the
completely
user.
user.
Yeah, I
user
didn't read
issue.
the FAQs on the website.
So what did you do?
So the weed whacker is meant for the nose.
Yeah,
But
which
I
I think
thought-
I've read out a few times now.
Silly old me did not think it, and I went down the other end.
Your butthole.
No. Slightly lower. Same side, just lower.
Yeah.
The testis. And the volume,
It's not
the amount of
same size.
the amount of force, right?
Where are your balls?
Wait,
Hang
listen.
on. Aren't you? Isn't
The
your
amount of
ass on the
force.
opposite side of your nut?
So the amount of force, right? The amount of force in the spinning technology that it has, right? Almost spun. There was a bit of what's the word? Inertia on the testes. There was a bit of there was a jerk. There was a jerking movement. But we're all good. We're okay down there. And I'll let you. Yeah,
You
I
got
was-
tangled.
almost. But I'm in the clear. I'm in the clear, boys. Don't you
So
worry.
how'd you
How,
get out?
how quick did
I
you...
said I used the ball one to cut it off at the stem, and we're okay.
Wait,
My
so wait,
room's
what
next
happened?
to the bathroom. When did this happen? Why did you not?
Well, you might have heard just a little.
So
So,
Yes, we're okay. And yeah, I'm a big man for Manscapes. And
when
you know,
was this?
a few days ago.
wait, so...
Was
wait,
I home?
I can't remember, mate. I don't.
So, wait, did it
when I'm
twist-
doing my ball routine, I'm not checking. Who's home? J-Mac, you want to come in here for this? Only sometimes.
So yeah, didn't you've obviously used the product before?
Yeah, I didn't use the lawnmower. I thought there was two technologies. Maybe one was for the testes, one was for the pelvic region.
Right. Okay.
Apparently not.
So you got your.
So did it twist the hair around? Is that what happened?
and because of the velocity, just went. Ooh.
Yeah,
to the
because I
balls.
imagine that's good when it goes in your nose. It just sort of... And it just grabs it all.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I went straight up in the nose after.
Oh, good. I
Do you
don't
have
think that's
nose hair?
recommended. I don't think you go from
Well-
nuts to nose.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It smelled a bit funky, but I was okay because I was using the crop preserver as well.
Yeah, true. That's very lucky. It sounds like you had a few near misses.
Bloody oath.
Hopefully, your pain will save someone else quite a little
There you
bit
go,
of
yeah.
potential surgeries. But you're all good now.
I'm okay, and I'm a Manscaped man.
God, I didn't think that's where we were heading with this. That's not on the sheet. But if you too want to get 20% off and free shipping with the code MacPack 20. Use that at manscaped.com. You get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com and use the code MacPack 20. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools. That's probably the key. If we've learned nothing else, use the right tools for your family jewels. And make sure that if you do have any issues with the Manscaped product, probably reach out to a member of their helpline.
Yeah,
and
or the Discord. Send us a photo of what's going wrong.
Oh, God. Thank you, Manscaped. All right, boys. Fortunate enough to go just down to Mandurah this weekend.
Oh, lovely.
must
Lovely
be
little
very
holiday.
Yeah, it was nice. Good weather. It says this is the thing with Perth. Last 2 weeks, it said it's going to be thunderstorms and raining
Thunderstorms, lightning. Very, very frightening.
for like 10 days in a row. I don't reckon I've seen like an inch of rain.
Yeah, it's been fucking hot and like
it's just muggy.
humid
Yeah,
as
it's just
shit. It's been
muggy,
so bad.
cloudy and 35 degrees. But every time you look at the weather forecast over the last week to 2 weeks, 18 heavy thunderstorms.
You know that?
Haven't seen thunder, haven't seen lightning, haven't seen rain.
Haven't seen frightening.
You know, if you want to predict the weather, if you just say it's going to be what it is the day before, 70% accuracy.
Actually.
Yeah.
So if you say it's going to rain tomorrow, it'll rain.
No. Like, whatever
that can't
it is,
be right.
whatever it is the day before, if you just predict that,
Oh,
It'll probably
it's
be the
70%
same.
accuracy.
has to be more than 70. Has to be more than 70, especially in Australia.
Yeah, it's just hot all the time.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you're predicting rain in Australia, how many days of the year do you reckon it rains in Australia?
There'd be a fair few, like 100.
Whoa, a third of the year it's raining.
Let's get up the days.
I don't know.
This might be
How
a next week
Many
chat.
days did you guys get?
Rain chat.
Yeah, let's not do rain chat. Anyway, we're down by the beach. Me and Taylor are fortunate enough to go down by the beach. And I thought, you know what? I'll take one of the footies. So I was pretty good at kicking the footy around.
Yeah. You love a footy.
Oh yeah, I love a bloody footy. Carried a footy around all weekend. So I took one of the footies down. And we're just kicking it on the beach. And then decided, it's getting a bit warm, so I'm going to go jump in the water. Yeah?
Bloody oath.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So what I did was just kicking the footy, and then I just threw it up next to our towels, next to my shirt, next to my tongs.
Yep.
Jumped in the water.
Bless you, Joey.
Bless you, Joe. Jumped in the water. I was in the water for the best part of like 3 minutes. And then Taylor goes, is that our ball? And I was like, oh, Jesus. Thinking maybe it's rolled down the sandbank. The water was actually very high levels. High levels. Bless you, Joe. Oh, he saved it.
Joey!
I'm back, baby.
What you need is the nose weed whacker.
I
That's
do, yeah.
that's
I
what
might
you
have
need.
some allergens up there.
Anyway,
So you thought she's gone, is that the ball?
yeah, I thought the ball was now floated back into the water, and I was like, oh shit, that's all right. Let's go pick it up. What had actually happened was there was a dog that had walked over,
No, not a dog.
Prick.
and the dog picked up the ball, not using its paws, using its mouth, and
That'd
it
be cool.
essentially just bit on the
Yeah,
sheriff.
dog's eating the football.
Yeah. And then he's doing the shaky thing, like he's killed a rat.
Oh.
And he just
attacking.
continued to do it, and then he put the ball down, and I was like, oh, that's not good. That ball's way less pumped than it was when I was kicking it 3 minutes ago.
Oh, no.
And then he's proceeded to pick it up again and shake and shake and shake and shake. And I was
Wait.
like,
And where's
What
the
beach?
owner?
no.
Oh,
Not
I was going to say,
quite.
because I've lost a footy and then bought Jack this new footy.
No, this is a different footy.
Okay.
Different footy still. And then,
Wow, dude.
so
Prick.
then I
Where's
was
the
like,
Mutts owner?
oh, that's my, that's my football. And now it's just
Bloody
like, and now it's just like a sack of leather. And
It's a chew toy is what it is.
so I've walked up to go and get the football, and I'm thinking, if I put my hand
Yeah, you've got to lay a tackle
Yeah.
on this bitch.
in this mess, like my hand might be the next thing that gets like shaken
And
around.
deflated, yeah.
Yeah. And anyway, the owner comes over. The owner she seemed quite old. I'd say
Of course.
60.
Oh, that's old.
Pushing it.
That's
65.
That's
Probably.
elderly. That's a concession card right there.
yeah.
me.
You're one of the movies. It's cheap, that's for sure.
Shout out to all the mums and nans listening to the pod. And so she's come over towards me. She was with what appeared to be maybe her daughter.
Oh, good
And
on
I'm
her.
going to say her granddaughter.
Good on her.
Age check.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 60.
They
right?
got-
So there you go. Three generations of people who can't look after a
Can't
dog.
look after a damn mutt.
A bitch.
The dog is just going ham on this fucking football of mine, and then
What type of dog?
I don't know. It looked fucking ugly. I'll tell you that much for free. I was nearly gonna look. I wasn't going to kick it, but it had eaten my ball and I needed someone to kick. So I put my hand in there, got the ball back. The dog was actually very gentle when I put my hand in there, which was fantastic because
You say the hand in there.
Hand in where?
you got to get it to release the ball somehow. You got to give it someone else to think about.
Apply pressure.
And it was not using the lawnmower.
And I was, essentially, I've gotten the football back. This old bag has walked over to me. And it's just gone, oh, is that your ball? And I was like,
It was.
like, of course, like, who
It's not yours.
who else's
It's
ball?
not this mutt.
Whose ball is this? I've now got the ball and I've checked to see, like, how inflated it
What's
was.
the damage?
Because I was kicking it minutes ago, and now it literally just looks like a sack. I've picked it up and I've folded it 4 times, right? And now made like a little, basically made a little pizza triangle out of the fucking thing.
Shit.
And the woman goes, "Oh, did he pop it?" And I was just like, "Yeah, well, it definitely wasn't this flat when I went in. He wasn't kicking this around earlier. This is a vastly different form of football than what I had last seen." And she goes, "Ah, that's a shame, isn't it?" I just sort of looked at her and went, "Yeah, like for me, yeah." And then she walked off with her dog and left me standing there holding my leather, holding my ball. And at that point I went, I reckon there's more she could have done. I reckon she owes me a fucking football.
I think she does.
I think she owes you a footy.
She exited the beach within like minutes after that. Her and her fucking little cesspool of dog
entourage?
owners. Yeah. Jesus.
Little
So-
gene pool heading out.
Oh, just sharing lovers,
Well, that's-
sharing murderers. So I'm stood there and I was like, it's an awkward situation to be in because I can't be like, all right, well, damage is $22
That's a cheap footy.
and I need fuel to get there. Like,
Oh, I don't think you're going to have to feel.
but like, what's the story? That inconvenience out of
Yeah.
my life. I was kicking a footy around here. I could have a game at 3.
Now I've got a footy funeral.
So what's the deal?
What is the deal?
We put the question out to the people and said, if you break something of someone else's, is it your responsibility to pay for the damage?
Can you imagine if the tables were turned? Can you imagine if you booted that football into that dog's head and it died?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what a
You
shame.
would just be, oh, that sucks.
What a
Yeah,
damn,
hate to see it.
what a damn shame.
Yeah.
And then
Where's
shook
the
it
line?
around, like really insult to injury, just shook it around in its face. Just shook it around. Dead dog, shook it around. Anyone ever done that before?
Not often.
It
Bi-weekly.
definitely has.
What did the people say exactly?
In regards to the poll,
Yeah.
I'm scared to look.
It was a bit of a landslide.
Was it?
I think everyone's on your side.
Did we get Fleetwood Mac involved? Landslide.
If you break
Okay.
someone else's property, should you replace it?
93% of people said yes, and 7% of the scum said no. So that
There you
is
go.
interesting.
It's a real test of personality. We could name drop all the people that said no.
Yeah, free reign, any of
I
that
don't
stuff.
think
I don't think we should.
I don't think we do. We just take note. Write all of their names down for future reference.
And don't let them in your house.
Yeah. We had some great
Write-ins.
write-ins. That's what we've never called them. King Kozo says yes. If what you have is broken is expensive,
Yes.
if it's something cheap, then they're a tight ass. So if it's a $20 footy, move on.
Yep.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, but if it's a $50,000 TV.
Wow. If it's a $50,000 TV, I'd probably pawn that.
I'm almost like,
Either way.
I almost think it's almost like the opposite. Like, I think it depends, but like,
Someone kicks a footy through your TV, play on. Someone kicks your footy over the fence, you never see it again. You want them to pay for that.
oh no, that's
I get what you
fine.
mean. Because
But there's
That's
definitely,
fine.
There's definitely like a point where something becomes too expensive, where like
yeah.
they're not paying that
If
back.
they crash a car, it's like you let insurance, do most of the job.
Or if say you're at a family's house, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit different with us because us and all our friends have like roughly the same amount of money.
Okay.
But like
well, not your friends, mate. You're big.
yeah, well, me and my friends. And
Yeah.
you guys and whoever you hang out with.
Yeah.
But say like I'm at like a family's house and I
Yeah.
smashed like an antique.
Yeah. Centrelink people. Yeah.
Say like if you smashed like an antique vase that is worth like
Yeah,
hundreds of dollars.
more than my life. Hundreds
just-
of dollars. Okay, yeah, that's not. That's
Or like
not too bad.
thousands or whatever.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
that'll do. That's more than Jake.
that's like on them. Like if they're loaded, it's
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
oh, what are you
play
gonna
off.
do? I'm not.
So it's a percentage cost. You think if they?
You've got to take into account.
Where are we drawing the line on what
affluence.
costs? What costs money? Like $50 to Joe is loose change. So
Exactly.
I don't know if Joe had
I've
his
got a funny
footy
story
kicked.
about
If
this.
someone broke Joe's footy, he would probably laugh and go, "Good on you."
I've got a funny story backing up Joe here. So one of my mates was moving out of his house last year, right? I'll drop his name, Jules Rules.
Shout out to Jules Rules.
Yeah, he was moving out of his house,
Plays
right?
by his own rules.
And the boys went over for a send off party, right? No one was living in it, and it was about to get re-rented out by another family in the coming week. But they had to, so they moved out into the new joint, and they were just waiting for the cleaners and everyone to come to clean it all out, get it ready for the next people. And as the boys were, Jules invited the boys over. He was like, "Free house, boys. Literally nothing is in here. Let's send it off in a good way." Big Ed, Big Ed.
Big Ed, who's going to join us in season 3 of the MacPack podcast.
Hell yes. All the boys were very drunk, right? And Big Ed seemed to have a tumble, fall over, and dent it wasn't a drywall, it was a concrete brick wall.
He dented a fucking brick wall.
No, what do you mean?
And he put like a fucking hole in a little dent in the brick wall.
With a run up?
I don't know.
What the
Just
How?
a tumble. I think he was just going up
Like, did
some
he
stairs,
chip it?
and then it was just like, oh, bang, and then he
I've
stood
seen
up.
cars hit walls and not dent walls.
No, it must have been plaster or something.
Actually, I don't know, but
Granite.
It's just a giant limestone block.
yeah, he must have attacked it with some intensity, and I think he was very drunk. So the force that he was putting down on the wall was a lot more than he would have if he was bracing himself, So yeah, but he didn't pay for that.
Yeah.
I think they were like, "You got to fucking pay for that" at the time, but I think my family just covered. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's awkward,
It's like
especially if it's one of your like kids' friends.
One of the stories it's a bit of more of an insurance job, this one. So, brace yourselves. A mate at the place that I've previously worked out, he backed into another car,
Classic.
right?
yeah.
The other car was his mate's car, so equivalent to me backing into your car.
Well, mates, but yeah, sure. Whatever. I know
Maybe
I know
so.
you.
So,
yeah.
yeah, acquaintances. So he's backed into his car, right? So I've backed into Joe's car, and as a result, Joe can claim the insurance, yeah?
Yeah.
Your car let's say it wasn't worth much. So you, instead of paying the excess on it,
Joey doesn't
Just get
like
a new
that.
car.
you get, I think there's, for whatever reason, you got paid out. He got paid a lump sum of money to get his car fixed for the insurance, right?
Okay.
So insurance paid whatever amount of money. So you go and get a quote done,
Yeah.
and you work out how much it's going to cost, and then you take that to the insurance company, and the insurance company goes, "Okay, fantastic, we'll pay you that much money back," and you get your car fixed with that amount.
Yeah. But
The
then
blo-
sometimes if the damage is worth more than the car.
Correct. That's not what happened in this case.
Huh.
Okay, so it was a small amount of damage. The insurance company paid the bloke the money, and the bloke went, I can't be fucked. It's not that big a damage. So I've just got the cash.
cash and a dent.
Yeah, cash and a dent.
It is a good deal.
And the bloke who rode into his car
Yeah.
wanted the cash, wanted a percentage of the cash. He was just like, "Oh, cool. I got you that cash." So like,
No, you fucked up my car.
yeah, and as a result, I'm paying damage. It's equivalent to some woman taking my footy away, insurance giving me the $20, and me handing the chick whose dog ate the football $20 and going, "Well, that worked out well for me. I'm without football and I'm without $20 cash." And that other party thought that was a bang up job. That's exactly what should happen in this social circumstance.
Well, I feel like if the tables were turned, I feel like they wouldn't think that.
Oh, of course not. This person
Yeah.
was a genuine piece of work.
That's crazy. But also because then with insurance, if you make claims, your insurance goes up.
Yeah.
So
I don't
it's
think
bad
that-
for you as
yeah.
well.
This boy did not. I don't know. He was just like, "Oh, you got cash because here you come." Basically, like
It's
I
like
bought,
if we
I
did a
bought
job
you-
together.
It was more or less like I bought you a lotto ticket and it
Yeah.
won, and as a result, we're gonna share the money.
Yeah.
Except we forgot about the fact that in order to get the lotto ticket, I had to sell my fucking shoes. All right, boys, we're back with one of our favourite weekly segments. In fact, it's the only weekly segment we do.
Oh,
It's time for our Everyday Hero. Now, Riley, I want you to take it away. But first, can you let me know, has this bloke won Everyday Hero before?
probably.
Can you win it again?
He's a good guy. Of course you can win it again.
Oh my
You can be a
God.
good person multiple times in different ways.
Still trying to just do it once.
I believe he won for the infamous the butterfly yak incident.
Oh.
So he was part of a group. No, I don't. Oh, maybe.
He was one of them, probably.
He was one of them.
Anyway, let me tell you the story, all right? So my good friend Big Ed.
Big Ed.
We mentioned him
We were
last.
just talking about
We're
it.
just talking. We're always talking about the man, and he listens every Friday. He's a Friday fiend, to say the least, right? And he's recently got a new job.
Good on him.
Congrats to Ed.
He's
Is he still doing security work at that place or not?
I don't know. I think he's still waiting to get confirmation that he's
Okay,
getting that
cool.
job. But he used to be a delivery driver down at Domino's.
He was.
But he's moving up in the world. He's now a flower delivery boy.
He's a floral boy.
Staying in the delivery lane. You know, once you know a specialty, stick with it.
exactly.
He gets how to deliver things.
He knows how to break records in that car, right? He knows how to go fast, right? So his job is that he gets a bunch of flowers, and so he gets sent all these flowers, these bouquets of a sort,
Yep.
and gets lists of people's addresses, their names, and then the letter that the person would leave for them.
Aw.
So I could send a flower to Joe and say, and then
That'd be
Eddie has
nice.
to go up to the door, right? Knock on the door and say, "Oh, hey, these flowers are from Jeremy," and Jeremy would like to say, and then he has to read.
He
the
has to
letter.
read it.
Yeah.
Is he good at reading?
Nah.
Fuck.
He
Surely
gives
that's
it a
like the
red hot
only.
go.
That has to be. Have your license. Know how to read. They have to be the
Can
two.
you-
Nah, he knows how to read,
He,
but I
he
don't know.
does
I don't
not
know if he
look
puts.
like
I don't know if he puts.
a flower. What you would imagine, like, oh, I'm getting a flower delivery,
Yeah,
and
nah.
then Big Ed rocks up.
I don't think I'd open
What
the door.
does he
What
wear?
car does he drive?
He has to wear like a golf shirt, like the one you're wearing,
Oh,
basically.
cool. I might get a job.
So
there.
something semi-nice.
Yeah.
What do you say, Joe?
What car does he drive?
Ah, I couldn't
Is
tell.
it like a company car?
No, it's just his own whip.
That's scary, man.
Like a sedan kind of vibe. Hatchback. Anyway, so
They're two different things.
A sedan hatchback 4-wheel drive limo thing that he sort of
yeah,
gets
right.
around in.
So
Some days it's a bike.
he's got this new job and it pays pretty well. He's quite happy with himself, and he recently got a promotion. So I think
How long's he been there?
a few weeks.
This bloke can read. Get him up the line. Get him up. Get him up.
Anyway, so
He's got a sedan and a hatchback. This guy's on fire.
So Eddie sometimes says there's a overload of flowers, so he'll get too many flowers, and sometimes he finishes the day with too many flowers, and he thinks like, oh well, I've got these flowers. What can I do with them?
Does he arrange the assortments? They're just
No, they-
pithing
I think
They're
Flowers
like
flowers.
falling out.
They just throw them in the car and just go for it, baby.
Surely
I don't
it's
know,
like
but,
on an
he might
order
go-
by order by. It's like equivalent
Oh,
to
they
no,
should
no,
do.
yeah. It's like someone
I think
ordering pizza from Domino's and someone just throwing 30
Throwing
pizzas in
individual slices in.
I think
Just
he
go- You work it out.
I actually don't know how that logistics works. Maybe he goes back to the shop and they're like, oh, we got these fresh ones. They'll be dead by tomorrow. Like, feel free to. They're home ones. You can take them home. But he wants to give.
Homies,
You
the
know-
day olds.
So I got a Snapchat from
Okay.
him last Friday when he was listening to the app, and he told me, tell me this.
Hey Riley, man, we'll go next week. I just want to say the podcast's been helping me out a lot recently because I've been just sitting in my car delivering flowers. I just finished just then after a 5-hour shift, and I was gonna give you guys flowers on Wednesday as well, but unfortunately, because I got a promotion and stuff, but unfortunately
humble
someone
brag.
needed it more than you guys because I know you guys are in a very happy, hopefully happy, stable, emotional being, but some other person out wasn't, so I just gave it to them.
So he stumbled there at the end, but what he was,
That's him reading a note to someone.
what he was trying to say was that, so he had an overload of flowers, right? And then he thought of us. He thought, you know what, I'm listening to the MacPack podcast, and these guys are making my day a little bit brighter, I guess you could say. And he wanted to give back, and he thought, I've got these flowers, and I could give them to you. But then something popped up. There was a girl in our year that we
Always
knew
the case.
that was having a bit of a hard
Typical Eddie.
having a bit of a hard time that week. Maybe there was a bit of beef going on with their friends. I don't know. But Eddie said, you know what? I'll give it to this lovely girl, and it brightened up her day. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently. He gave me a ring a few days later. And he was like, mate,
Oh, I thought like a physical ring.
he gave me a ring, and he was like, mate, like, how you going today? I was like, yeah, I'm going good. How are you? And then he was like, yeah, do you know anyone who's like, you know, maybe having a rough day today? I've got some free excess flowers. I thought maybe I could go to the house and cheer him up a little bit. So I thought, fucking hell, Eddie, like, you're doing good things in this world, you know? It's the little things, you know? It's
Doing
just-
the Lord's work.
It's dropping off a flower. It's dropping off a smile, and it's saying, you know, I hope you're feeling okay.
Bloody oath. I really like that.
It's really good.
He's
for
a
me.
really nice guy, young Edmund. So yeah, I reckon we put the Eddie's obviously looking for people who want what are we calling them?
Leftover flower.
Overflowed flowers.
Yeah.
I think we bloody get people to reach out to us. If you know someone who may need some leftover flowers, we can see what our man Edmundo.
Yeah, hit us up on the text line.
Can
and I'll
do.
be messaging Eddie because he was like, if any time you know that someone's down bad, let me know. And the next time I got flowers, they'll be going straight their way. So
Yeah.
send us the name, and you know we'll talk through, and then you can send us an address if you.
And we
if
can tee that up. We can be the middleman. I love that. So, Edmund Hillary, episode 80s, Everyday Hero, for delivering a little bit of flower power. All right, boys, that brings us to the end of another episode of the MacPack podcast. The Discord's popping off. Joe's getting bullied in the Discord. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, just constant. I would call it harassment, but yep. Anyway, hop in there and see if you can pile on.
So the Discord link expires. Apparently, it expires every week.
Yeah, it's exclusive.
Which is probably why not like
Yeah,
thousands
exclusive.
and thousands and thousands of people are
Yeah.
part of the Discord just yet.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think they're going to be soon, especially if we get that refreshed link.
Yeah, baby.
We'll chuck the link. Yeah, fuck it. We'll chuck the link up on Friday
Oh, yeah.
on our Instagram story.
You don't want to
Join
miss
the
out on
Discord.
the Discord fun.
Tell us what you thought of the episode. We've got a little group thing set up.
Yeah.
Is it a room?
Feedback. It's
Is it
a chat room.
Yeah, Riley loves the feedback. It's all been positive so far. So give him a little bit of negative stuff just to make sure keep him honest. Keep the bastards honest.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
Constructive.
Nicest message about me will get a shout out on next episode. Next episode.
Oh, Joey. It's okay, mate. We'll get you some flowers. Boys, the shirts.
These
20% off.
The shirt I'm wearing right now.
Is
I know,
yeah, the
I-
Let's Get Into It tee. And the MacPack blue box. Baby blue box.
Yeah, I begged him not to do it. I said, we're gonna be losing money. Don't do it. I need the money.
Yeah, so there's 20% off. That's it. Today's Friday when this one comes out. It's finishing at midnight.
Yep.
And then that's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote.
There will be no more 20% off.
We're running low.
So yeah, make sure you do get some shirts ASAP, Ferg.
Is that Rocky?
You got anything else to cover?
No.
That's all.
Okay.
Yabba-dabba-doo.
All right, until we do so this time next week. Stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to
Yo, give you a mama.
it's chuffing out, but not forever.